Welcome to Fallawsophy. I'm your host, Jennifer Fallaw, and tonight we're going to learn something really cool. Okay? And it's going to help you know what's coming into your energy field, and it's called the energy field scan. Now, this is natural instinct for a soul, something that we as human beings ignore because we have been told that we have five senses, and that is it. And if you are not seeing through your physical eyes and you're not hearing through your physical ears and on, and it's not standing right in front of you, you can't feel it, you can't touch it, it's not there. That is not true. So, I have like one hair, and I can't figure out where it's coming from. Right on the lips there. So, what I'm going to teach you is something that I've always kind of instinctively did for myself as a child. I learned it from the animals around me. And I'm going to teach you how to do it and how to do it safely. And then maybe you'll know next time you worry about something or wonder if anybody loves you or wonder if anything's coming, or even for a specific topic like the RV, for you in your life, what's coming, what is present, it's still there. Like, oh, did I get it? That's annoying. Coming from this side. All right. So you will know what's coming into your energy field. Now, all you RVers like, oh, don't you have any intel or whatever? Well, I'm going to do that live, and I'm going to tune in to the RV for me and my energy field and see what's coming. Now, I'm going to try and see how far away it is. That's something that really steps into clairaudience, asking a question, mediumship, connecting to divine entities outside of this reality or this dimension. Your connection with God, to hear it. Some of you empaths, this is going to be easy, okay? But we need to do this in a safe way. Okay, so we're going to do this live. I've never tried it out this way. It's always just been something that I've done. All right, you know what? I can't even. It's probably. Okay, now I have lipstick all over me. Do you ever have that happen to you? I mean, that bugs the heck out of me. Something's just right there, just a hair somewhere. So this is called the energy field scan exercise. So I'm turning it into an exercise. I'm going to put it together live for you. I just had an idea about a couple hours ago. But when I was a child, so if you're waiting for your intel or your gentel, we're going to get it live. Okay? I'm going to tune into the situation and see if I pick anything up. All right, so everybody go get your paper and your pen if you're in my spiritual community and you want to learn how to do this. But this is something that you can use for the rest of your life. It's probably something that you kind of already do, but aren't aware of it. Well, we do have some news. Hey, Jen, Venezuela just lifted sanctions on their currency today. Shut up. Well, that's got to be good. Okay. I'm going to start the exercise so that I can transcribe it later in a more professional way in just a minute. But right now, we're just hanging out together. That's how this is going to go tonight, okay? Because I haven't really put this together, I'm going to create it on the fly. When I was a child, I lived in San Diego, California. It was good weather most of the time. I was outside, and I was outside with the animals, or the sister, or the friends, or whatever. And I learned a lot about life from them. I learned about birth from them. I learned about death from the animals. I learned about um, how to know when something's coming. I would watch them. If you watch the birds, if you watch the animals, they know what is coming. Something's coming, and they will react in a certain way. Sometimes animals will lay down before an earthquake comes. Birds will fly away if there's a predator. When you're riding a horse, it'll stop and refuse to go down a certain road, and then you kick it and try to make it go down there, and here come the Dobermans. That happened. Or there's a snake or something. So the best example I can give is that of a rabbit whose head pops up in a field all of a sudden. Usually they do that if danger is coming. And usually human beings will do that if danger is coming. When you become a mother or a father, all of a sudden there's a quiet, hey, I sense a disturbance. Pay attention. And then there's something that a mother does where she gets real quiet. Just real quiet. What she's doing is she's trying to hear, like, where are they? She is instinctively led to the location of the children who are now trying to jump off the roof just before it happens. That's instinct. Okay? That was strong in me. That was really strong. I always got there just before something went down. But when I was a child, I would wake up about 30 seconds before the earthquake hit. I always knew when weather was coming. And I think it was because of the training of just being outside with the animals and getting so in tune to the environment and watching how they reacted. And so as time went on, ever so often in my life, when I get too stuck in 3D, I'll just stop. And it's a very quiet place. It's almost like the sound kind of disappears when you get to this quiet place. And tune into the energy. And I'm going to teach you how to do that. When you start to tune in this way, you train yourself to do what the animals do. And we're going to be more specific with it, more strategic with it. And we're going to break it down and we're going to do it. And we're going to tune into, there's all kinds of layers of energy in your energy field. We're gonna protect ourselves first so that anything that's in your energy field or coming in your energy field doesn't say, oh, okay, shields are down. Let's get her. No, we're not gonna do that. And that is I've always got like shields up. I've got like mirrored bubble of protection, entire team, archangels around me, everything, because, I'm in the public eye. It's not that I'm hated by people. I mean, I might be, a couple of them. Well, one in particular I know of. But, it's that I can't allow a lot of energy, people pulling on my energy, people, or any bad guys who want to attack me. Okay, psychic protection. There's a lot of spiritual people in this audience who have studied a lot of philosophies. They have studied, they know a lot of stuff. Okay, who is that? Gina, you got a spammer. I don't even know how to do that. It's on YouTube, Gina. I assume Gina's in there. She's usually here. Hopefully we got some admins in there. We got spammers on YouTube. I am going to tune in and show you live what I pick up. I'm going to do it in different layers with a different intention. It's this one, Gina. That person. It's over there on YouTube. So I'm going to take a look at who's thinking of me. And now, basically, this is going to be, so I'm going to kind of just tune into that layer of energy of people who care about me. All right. Then I'm going to do the audience. Then I'm going to do what's coming for me. And what's coming, when you do it for you, what's coming for me, it can be news, money, abundance, love, whatever. And then I'm going to do it for a specific topic. I'm going to do it for the RV. Okay? So this is going to be fun. I hope it turns out well. When I do this for me, I do it very rarely that I'm aware of. I mean, I do readings all day long. I tune into other people's energy fields. And I'm reading the information that's on there. I'm communicating with the angels. I'm using all different kinds of psychic abilities, whatever is needed. I do angels work, whatever is needed to get you the answers, the closure, the hope, the healing. It's all healing. Whatever you need. Okay, that's what I do all day long. But for myself, half the time I'm so exhausted, I'm like, whatever's coming, that's fine. Whatever, dude. But if I'm concerned about something, of course I pray. But I just do this. All right, so this is how you're going to do it. Let's set this up so that it can be recorded for you, or I can transcribe it. All right. This is the energy field scan exercise to know what is coming in your energy field or what is present. First, we're always going to pray. Okay? We're always going to pray. We're going to say, God, send me my angels and your protectors. Send me your light. I'm going to take a look at my energy field. Now, we're going to put up our bubble of protection, but usually we put it like around our house, around our, wherever we are, a big one. We're going to keep this real close to the body this time. This mirrored bubble of protection is going to stay, but we can see through it very easily. Okay, so you're going to have protection around your body so that nothing attaches to you that's in your energy field or waiting in the wings. So we say, God, send me your light. Bring it down through the top of your head. Fill up your entire body. Push it out. Bring it back in. Stay. Be a mirrored shield of protection. B, thank you, God. If you have a team, which most of you do, at least guardian angels, if you'd like to call in Jesus, Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, you can. Call in your team to monitor it. So at this time, I'm calling in my team. All right, they're here. I've got my bubble. So there we go. There it is. I am protected. Now, when we do this, if you're clairvoyant, you're going to see things in your mind's eye, just like a thought pops into your head with a visual. Okay? You're going to feel things. A person that could be in your energy field, like your brother, is going to feel like your brother. You may not see them, but you'll say, that's my brother. Just like if you got your eyes closed and your brother walks in the room, you know it's your brother. Well, I do that. I'm going to do this personally for me first. We are protected. We have prayed. God is in charge. And our divine team. I am going to see. Well, for me, like, this is going to be a little different because you're all thinking of me right now, because you're all watching me right now. But this is going to be in my personal life. Okay? On a personal, emotional level, I'm going to take a scan. Now, if there's somebody over there thinking of you and they got their blocks up and you're not going to see them, you're not going to feel them. Okay? You might detect a presence, or you might detect that they're over there trying not to be seen. I have a pretty good team. This is when, if you detect something like that, this is when you ask the angels if you can hear, if you're clairaudient or a medium, you can say, well, is somebody like not wanting me to know that they're thinking of me? And they'll let you know what they can without interfering with free will. Okay. I don't interfere with people's free will anyway. If they don't want me to know, I don't know. All right, so here I go. Turn it into my own energy field. Now, if I look weird doing this, I'm sorry. I have no idea how this is going to go. All right? All right. Personal, emotional energy field. Mom. Oh, my God. I got to call mom. So from behind me, which would be north, I picked up mom. This is another layer of it. So what I'm seeing when I'm doing this is as if from chest level, there's like this sonar that goes out from me. I want you to visualize that in your head. Rings. Okay? Rings that go out. From behind me, I pick up mom. So we're going to tune into mom and we're going to find out why she's thinking me. Does she need me? Is she worried about me? What's going on? What I feel is the same feeling I feel when I feel like I need to schedule something with them. I need to call, I need to get in touch, we need to do something. She wants to do something fun. Okay, mom wants to go to the casino. Yes, she does. We'll have to do that. Mom likes to do that. Okay. Mom loves me. Okay. Real strong if it's mom. All right. She's there. Randy's there smiling at me, and he wants to come over next week. Okay. So, like, I'm picking up information. I'm good at it because I do it all day long, but we're going to tune in and we feel something. Okay. So, these are my immediate family members. Randy's my brother, mom, Faith's wondering if mom's making anything for dinner. No, Faith, I'm not. Doing a show. See how I'm picking up on that? So I locate a person. It feels like something more than anything. And it's going to remind you of when you feel something or you have a thought. It feels the same way. Faith is rushing around right now trying to get out of work. That's what I'm seeing it in my mind. Little bursts, little pictures, just like as if you're flipping through TV channels, just one thing after another, just little snapshots. Possibly animated for a couple seconds. I was thinking this kind of work could really lead to telepathic communication, but that is something that is not achieved unless both parties are accepting of that. All right. So emotionally, who else thinks of me? Friendship. Annette, Scott, Gina, Joanne. Just keep coming in. You guys are coming in closer because you're watching me. So this on a regular basis. Yeah, there's a lot of them. Katie's worried about me. I don't know. Katie's always worried about me. I am fine, girl. That's my daughter. She's such a little mother hen. So what this looks like is what I'm seeing are these rings that go out and out. And people are located on different rings, different areas. But you see, when you're specific, if you were just to look at the entire energy field. Yes, Scott. I saw you in there smiling at me. If you were just to look at the whole energy field, it'd be overwhelming. It'd be hard to, and then your mind is going to go to fear when you start to feel overwhelmed or bombarded by too much energy. We are all the time. And I can't believe people go through their life without putting any kind of shields up, I mean, now that you know how to do it, I mean, it's like you will realize how much energy you are bombarded by all the time. And so putting it into deciding consciously, conscious creation, it's leading somewhere. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. Deciding, I'm going to tune into, or if having a question, like who that cares about me is thinking of me. It's just an example. Who's in my energy field right now? It can help you if you wonder if somebody does care about you or not. Okay? It doesn't mean that at this moment in time they're thinking of you directly, like, hello, Jen. It means that they care and they're present in your current reality, in your current energy field. For this, we've sliced a layer off of this ball of rings that goes around us. Okay? And that's what we're looking at. So let's finish up with that one. I think I have several admirers. I was unaware of that. Like, I don't see who they are, but I can feel different energies. And this little, like, the energy of it is a little bit of like a loving excitement. But they're not moving. I'm having fun. Are you having fun? This is awesome. I've never really picked it apart like this before, but this is awesome. You're not going to have all the information. You still have people's privacy. Energy got their energy walls and things that they shut down. You're not going to like tune into them and know everything they're doing, or it doesn't work that way. This is like natural instinct. What is present in my energy field? You can also, let's do this for a minute. Let's add this in. All right. So who's thinking about me? Number one. That was our first one. Number two. Now we've got our energy shields up. We've got our team in place to protect us. And all of you students of mine, you know who your team is. And if you don't think you have a team, Jesus, God, send me an army of angels to surround me when I do this. Okay? And we put up our shield, a bubble shield. Or wear the armor of God. But we're just going to take a look and we're not moving. We are the center of our universe in this sonar ring ball, and we're standing in the middle of it, and it goes out forever. Okay, we're going to take a look at who is like any predators or anybody hating on us right now. Okay, like threats. Any threats? This is what animals do instinctively. This part of it. I don't like to focus on that. I just let the team take care of it. It's like, I don't have time for that. All right. I ain't time for that. But since we are working on it, let's try that. It may be useful. You're afraid to go somewhere? You're afraid if somebody's over there just like, trying to send you bad juju and stuff? We'll do that. Any threats for me right now? I just heard Michael. Better not be. That's what I said, something like that. Okay. Any threats? So I kind of okay. So I did just something with my eyes. I think it's because I'm looking at you right now, but sometimes I just kind of go a little out of focus. So whatever I'm looking at right now just kind of fades. Just like not really cross-eyed, but just a little out of focus. Just kind of look at something unimportant that doesn't require my attention. So let's do that. Any threats? Number two. Well, I see the X over there trying to act like he's not a threat, like he's not thinking about it. That's interesting. I'm invisible in my bubble right now. They can't see me. You're invisible in your bubble right now, but you can see out. So this doesn't mean this really doesn't mean physical threats. This just means people over there hating on you or talking bad about you, sending you bad energy, people with attachments who would like to attach to you, people that are jealous of you, anything like that. All right. Brother-in-law, stepfather, stepsister. Wonderful. Not many. Now let's tune into our protection and see that. So you're going to see things in your mind, okay? Depending on what natural instincts, psychic abilities are present, soul abilities are present. We see things in our mind all the time. That's how we view memories. That's how we imagine. That's how we get ideas. That's how we dream. It is present in all of you. So when you're tuning in, you're going to feel things and you're going to see things. Crazy neighbor, really? That's not good. That is not. Oh, that's the dude with the. Yeah, he's paranoid. That's the guy that drives down the street in his van every night and stops every 20 feet, gets out, starts walking around like something's watching him. And I can't. Yeah, he don't like me. I see why now. Yeah, Michael's talking to me. He's like, you know why he doesn't like you? Because when all my children live here, dude. Take your crazy ass down the street. I don't care what you're on, and I don't care what's going on with you. That is not my problem. You don't stop in front of my house, start walking around, looking all crazy and stuff. I go out front. I'll open the front door, walk straight out into the grass, and just scare the hell out of him. I've done it several times. I don't mess around. My babies live here. I don't care if they're adults. They live here. Anyways. All right. We assess the threats, but this is something that you can do if you struggle with that. If you're worried about, oh my God, everybody's attacking me. Is everybody attacking me? Are they all thinking bad thoughts of me? Are they sending me bad juju? Am I in any kind of danger? You can do that. What I also saw when I looked out is that I could barely see through the team of angels to get to see who was there. As if I have an entire army standing around me. That's awesome. Thank you, God. I mean, I was aware of that, but like, that's awesome. So now we pull our thoughts back, and we don't send energy. We don't allow that energy from them in. That's why we have our mirrored bubble. Okay? And our team surrounding us. But that is something else that you can do. All right, let's do it for what's coming. Now, number 3, what is coming into my energy field? Excuse me. And this could be like energy. This could be opportunities, abundance, money. If you're looking for a job, okay, something new. Is there a job coming into my energy field? A new experience, a new place that I spend my time, a new door opening? We'll do the RV, okay, but I don't want to have that in this. I just want to be general about this part of it. What is coming into my life? Maybe on the outskirts of these rings, and I think you can tell. Like, you'll be able to energetically tell by like the location, how soon, how far away it is. Like if somebody's trying to make a decision to come in or a decision to hire you, and it keeps popping back, and it comes in and it pops back, then you know that that's what's going on. So it's a very natural instinct kind of thing that's going to give you a lot of senses all at once. Visual, emotional, intellectual. I mean, just all this energy. It's not going to bombard you, but we're going to, like, just like I did when I tuned in to the rings all the way around me. I started behind me because Mom was the strongest with that. And then I started over here with those are actually the directions in which these people live. So that's an actual location. I don't know. Let's just try it. Okay, so what's coming? Usually when I do this, there's a question in my mind, and you can do that as well. That can be how you do it. All right. Where's Katie? Like the daughter. Where's the daughter? Tune in. I do this a lot. I've done this a lot over the years. So, okay, so I have done this. Where's Katie? Okay. Before we had location and everything, is she alive? Is she breathing? Is she happy? Is she sad? What does the energy feel like? Is she okay? Is she coming back? When is she coming back? What direction is she in? Moms do this and they don't even realize they're doing it. So let's be aware of it. So, what's coming? This you're going to want to get real quiet for. All right. I usually look just off to the side or down, but it's almost like you can feel it in your skin. You can feel you switch over just like when you get into a hot bath. You just switch off the thinking for a minute and you just feel the warmth all around you, or you step out into the sun. We're going to switch over to how everything feels around us first. Okay? I'm just trying to describe to you what I'm doing. Okay. What's coming? I feel accomplishment and success. That is coming in for me. Cool. Okay. Complete completion and relief. Long awaited offer. Yeah, I do see you. Not here laughing. Somebody out. All right. All right. Stop it. I'm trying to do something. There's a few. I'm not going to explain it. Anyway, some people that I know are very connected spiritually. Um, there's good news coming. There's a new house coming. Oh my god. All right, let's switch over to the RV. I want to do the RV now. I'm getting excited. This is fun. Why did I do this before? I mean, why did I never, when the angels, they teach me things along this process when I'm putting this program together, and then it's just all of a sudden, oh, hey, why don't we do that? Why didn't I do that like 6 years ago when I've been trying to tell you if the RV is coming or not? All right, let's not. All right, that was good. There's a lot of good coming. Okay. Now, when you guys do this for what's coming, you cannot have any expectations or you're going to get in your own way. Okay? Just feel it. The feeling will you may be able, you get a vision after the feeling. The RV. Okay, let's do it. Oh, wait a minute. I wanted to do the audience. We'll do that next. Okay. The RV. This is going to take me a minute. All right. I've been trying really hard for many years to get the answers, but let's just see where we are at this moment in time. Okay. Let me pull back from the expectations. The RV. For me personally, it's there. It's like over there. I don't know how to explain that. Damn it, this isn't working out very well. Trusting God. Um, okay. Trusting God. Okay. I can't. What's slowing me down is a stack of silver, like right here. Something's gonna happen with silver. I don't have much silver, so I don't really care all that much. I have a little box, but that's coming. Like it's right there. There's coins, silver coins. All right, I'm gonna tune into the RV situation worldwide for all who are involved. See what happens. Okay. And a side note, when I do this, it's almost like when your vision, when you're seeing 3D, it's here. When you're seeing psychically, it's here. When I'm doing this, I feel like it's 360 all the way out, and it just moves out, and it's like a vision. Isn't that neat? That's interesting. Could just be me. Um. Okay, let me tune into it. Angels just move closer. This is something that you're going to want to have a ask Jesus for legions of angels around you if you're going to do something like this. Okay. When you're tuning into the world, we don't try to do healings on the world. We don't try to do cleansings on the world. When you're tuning into the world, there are a lot of bad guys in the world that would like to find you, one of God's helpers, and take you out or down energetically or whatever. All right. I just saw the angels move in close. Harvey, where are we at right now? There's a mountain of paperwork in Venezuela. There's been talking in Iraq. It's political appointments, not RV appointments. A team. They're putting the government together. Trump is bringing in other countries for oil, like a lot of them. He's making deals right now. There's something going on in Reno. Planes. It's tier 3. I'm going to start spitting stuff out. When I started doing this, when I started doing psychic stuff, I was like, I told people I had psychic Tourette's because I would just spit things out, like physically spit it out. Then I had to learn how to get some kind of control over that. All right, so let's go back in. So this really looks like a ball to me. The energy that I feel around me is like a ball, and there's certain pinpoints where that I'm seeing, and then when I feel it, when I feel drawn to that place, then the picture opens up, and it's just like a short animated clip. There's a lot of planes over in Reno, and right now there's a lot going on in Nevada right now. Really, I just saw Simon Parks. They're getting ready. They're getting ready for the medbed rollout. They're getting ready. They've been told. He does have the project. And then I just saw Charlie Ward. This entire project, this entire operation is all Nasara Jasara. It's all tied in. Everything that's going on right now is tied in. All right, so timing. Let's put a question in here because it's just coming randomly when I tune into the operation. There's something going on in Mexico, way down at the tip of Mexico. They found something. It's a vault. I don't know if I should be doing this. All right, let's just get to the question. When? Blank. All right, so wrong question. What has to be done? They're almost done in Iraq with Sudani. Sudani is doing something. There's people around him. He is in charge of something over there. Thursday, Friday. There is a team in charge of notifications. I just saw a familiar face, and I'm not going to tell you who it is. There is a team in charge of notifications. All right, what are they waiting on for notifications? So I'm getting, this is a different way of getting information. It's not like I ask the angels and they give me an answer, or I ask Jesus and he gives me an answer. When I said, what are they waiting on for notifications? Or when are they going to do that? I saw a big plane touch down with gold in it. There's a shipment that needs to arrive somewhere. I just heard shut it down. All right. All right. Somebody tells you shut it down, you shut it down. Okay? If you're doing this. I've learned that. If the angels tell me you don't go in there, I don't go in there. I have a strong team. Nothing's getting through, but I mean, we just didn't know what kind of level. I mean, I might be dealing with, run of the mill level bad guys. I don't want to get into something that's serious, all right? So I shut it down. There's a shipment somewhere that's of gold that needs to arrive somewhere. I want to say best bet. Now, today when I was doing a reading, I heard it could happen tomorrow. Somebody is waiting for a plane to arrive. Iraq is putting people in position. Venezuela is turning in a lot of paperwork. That might be a holdup right there. That might be a holdup right there. I know what it is. Everybody last minute is getting their gold on ledger before the trigger. Iraq's putting everybody in. Let's see how fast everybody can get that done. I'd say late week. Could possibly happen tomorrow. That'd be cool. That would be cool. Thank you very much. If it happened on a Wednesday, because we just had a little earthquake over there that it was uncommon, and that would be awesome. It's happening. Let's see the audience. This is it. All right, now don't bombard me, okay? I want to see. I'm going to look at all of you just for a minute and see what that's like when that many people are in the energy field, okay? Because we glaze over things, we ignore things. I'm sitting here. The last show I did, we had close to 17,000 people that watched that. Not live, but since. That's a cool number, isn't it? Interesting. So what's it like when you got thousands of people standing around looking straight at you and all that energy coming in? Got the shields up. Let's see who's there. Oh, I love you guys. I just got a whole bunch of love coming in at me when I opened up to it. Oh, I love you guys. Well, that's interesting. I've got some wise ones in this crowd. They have some, I don't know how to call it, ancients, but that comes to mind. It's almost like I'm seeing your souls, and some of you, well, that one doesn't want me to say anything, but some of you are like very tall and like white robe. I'm not like hooded robes. Don't ever talk to anything hooded. Not good. Um, like hooded robes. They're scattered. That's interesting. You know, I think I could probably telepathic. Well, I know I can, but you have to telepathic communication. You'd have to have somebody practice with you, and you'd have to both be on the same page. Like when I get, that's why I'm like, I don't want like just any man. I just want somebody who's going to be really open to that, because I have all kinds of experiments to do. The next person I get with, I've got all kinds of ideas. It's going to be fun. All right, it's going to be fun. But like I thought like we were going to work on that. And now this is something you cannot intrude on somebody's thoughts and privacy this way. Not for true telepathic communication. But I was thinking, I'm gonna do stuff like, okay, we're working on this, all right. I want you to go to the store. All right. In my mind, I'm gonna give you your 3-item list, okay? And I'm gonna keep sending it to you while you're at the store. And I'm gonna see if we're communicating. Do not text me, you're gonna screw it up. But like, and I want to see what you come home with. Stuff like that. I mean, if working towards conscious creation, we're really working it towards functioning as a soul here. And that is how a soul communicates. This is how animals communicate. They are noises that they make as a warning or as a response. But most of it is reading the energy this way, getting information, translating that, and it produces a response. If animals can do it, we definitely can. Okay? That's how you tune into your energy field. That is the exercise. Number 1, start small. Who's thinking of me? Good thing to practice on. Emotional. So that's going to be your unit. Those people close to you, people that love you. Who's thinking of me? Number 2, any threats? Scan the perimeter. We got any threats at this point in time? Angels do that. I tell Michael all the time, secure the perimeter. I talk to him a certain way. Scan the perimeter. What do we got? Number 3, what's coming? Events, changes, opportunities. What is coming into my energy field? Number 3, specific topic. Now, I went ahead and did a world topic and was tuning in with a question. The question is RV. When? Is it coming? Is it happening? Is it there? Is it real? What's going on? I was pointed to different spots in the world. And when I looked at a big topic like that worldwide, that slice of rings that I felt was going out from me, really, mind's eye looked like a bubble. It was 360 all the way around. Okay? Try it. Do not try anything without your shields up and your team in place. Your angels around you, involve God in it, involve Archangel Michael, Jesus, your guardian angels. You can always call in for more angels. You do not own them. They are volunteers. When you pray for people, you can send more angels to them. Happens all the time. Okay? When I tuned into Who Cares About Me, I saw somebody over there trying to act like they don't. But the energy's still leaking out. Okay, so that was interesting. All right. Let's do some readings. Now, that was a little bit draining. Let's tell you, that was a little bit draining. I usually don't get drained. So let's do something at the end. Probably from opening up to all these different energetic levels of energy. Okay? At the end, let's pull the light into God again. God, replenish me. Let me be clean. Cleanse away any negativity that you've absorbed. And I want you to see any cords of attachment, just rubber bands popping back. God, send me your light. Let me be clean. Replenish my energy. Fill me up. Cut any cords of attachment. Put your bubble up, and you're on your way. Now, once we start practicing this, you're going to be able to do this pretty quick. Nobody's going to know what you're doing. Okay? Somebody said, can't stop crying, intense emotions. Okay, pull back. Put up your shield. Okay? If you feel surrounded with love, keep that. Keep that. But if it gets too intense, pull out. Okay, go back to 3D. But, yeah. Get back centered. And even if you have to ground after doing this, then ground. I think it was the RV one, looking at the world stage, that made me feel drained. Otherwise, because this is somewhere in our psyche. This is somewhere in our energy. We know this. But we will convince, like on a, when you read energies, let's say, certain topic, like, oh my God, that's coming, like taxes or something. And it's going to be okay. Like, your first instinct is reading the energy. Oh, that's not a big deal. But then we'll oh, yes, it is a big deal. We should be really upset. We should be really worried. We should stress out. What if it is a big deal? Oh my God. Well, we don't really know, do we? I mean, well, yes, you do. Because you just picked up the answer instantly and lied to yourself and convinced yourself otherwise, and now you're stressed out. Take your first instinct. Take the first answer. All right, I'm going to go over to Rumble. Start your Rumble rants. I'll give you a second to do that. Okay. Let's see if we got anything while everybody's doing that. Oh, shut up. Happy news. POTUS announced on Fox News that the war with Iran is over. with that. Gentle. Three gentles ago. All right. Gentel has kind of been lining up the same thing, but it's just been like what's happening has just kind of been like moving around. It's kind of the same story. We're waiting on this. All right. This part of it has been popping up over and over in different wording. Iran will wave the white flag. A few days later, Iran will announce a currency rate exchange, followed by several other countries. Notifications to exchange will be released after Iraq's announcement. Gentel for 3:30. Prime Minister will be elected. This causes a chain of events that lead to new gold-backed currencies. The stock market is tanking. We haven't seen that yet. This needs to happen within the next 3 weeks. That was 3:30. I told you there's a time crunch to get this done. 4/7. What will happen in Iran and the USA? Possibility of surrender before. This was before they're blown off the face of the earth. That was before the 48 hours. What happened? Oh, can we have 2 weeks? Basically surrendered. Okay. But they wanted to save face and say, hey, can you say that we're going to have like 2 weeks of negotiations because we're Iran and we can't do that. We can't do that. Let's act like we're negotiating, okay? And Trump's like, okay, we're going to take all your oil business and we're going to bankrupt your ass. All right. And I'm going to get whatever I want. And we're going to act like we're negotiating. And then you're going to come out and I'll announce that it's over. All right. So that's what happened there. If that didn't happen, we'll have the bombs with drops on strategic targets. Then a whistle blows. Trump receives a call. Iran surrenders. White flag. Congress will try to stop. Blah, 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 blah. What happens with the RV after that? A watch again. Time. 12. 4/7. We're up to 7 days. Maybe 12 was days. Maybe 12 was days. I love this. It's like solving mysteries. This is a really fun job, and I'm having a good time. I really am. I'm having a good time. Okay. RV News. 4/12. On the eve of a political announcement. No, that doesn't count as a political announcement. Okay. On the eve of a political announcement, the dinar will be valued. This week, as of now, possibility of notifications to exchange Thursday. The USA will become the #1 producer of oil in the world. Thank you very much. That's happening. There will be more states joining the union. Thank you very much. That's happening. Venezuela has more gold than anybody else realized. You know, I was talking about gold in the Gentel right here, and then when I did that scan, I saw the plane full of gold. I saw something going down in the very lower tip of Mexico. Something coming out of a vault down there. I didn't know Mexico was involved in the RV, but they may be. Probably everybody is. New numbers are stunning in Venezuela. And I actually got some real world confirmation on that I'm not saying anything about. Once again, ticking stopwatch. We got to get this done. Okay? What do we got for coming in news? New passage, straight empty. That's yes. Explosions in Iran are blamed on the U.S. Probably. It's probably just terrorist crap going on. All right. We're good. I think we're good. We're on the way there. It's happening. There's things going on. Let's watch it unfold. All right. Let's get to the readings. God, I still have to do taxes tonight. I hate that. I hate that. I do everything myself. I did the divorce myself. I did taxes myself. I did everything myself. I'm just like, I could hire some. I'll just do it myself. All right. Okay, let's get to the questions. Darn it, it moved. Hi, Jen. Kathy D here. Since my reading with you, I bought more currency. Am I a B or a BB? Double B? Good job. Hi, Jen. This is. Can allergies make your vision worse? All right. I think it's. Yeah. Jody. Hi, Jen. How will I get notified for my RV appointment? Well, nobody really knows, Jody. But what I've seen is there is some kind of notification. It is true that it comes out through email. It comes out all over the place, is what I'm seeing. Now, if you miss that, we're not under NDA not to share that. It's going to be everywhere. Everywhere. You are not going to miss it. Be on Telegram. Get over to Telegram. I've been telling you forever. Go to Fallawsophy JFD on Telegram. That is where you want to be. We will not let you miss it. There's no way. You're going to open up Telegram, there's going to be numbers or links or whatever. Doesn't matter if it's 1-800 number. I have seen people call to make their appointment. There's some kind of routing that goes on there. But you're not going to miss it. Okay, who was that? Did I miss that? No. Okay. Debbie. May God bless you and your beautiful girls. Well, thank you, Debbie. Thank you. Living in Florida, Panhandle. Will I be an M, an MM, or a B? B. Connie Anderson. Hi, Jen. Can you tell us something is happening to my son, Aiden, at public school, or is he just having a hard time fitting in after homeschooling for 4 years? He's being lazy. He doesn't want to be there. He wants to be home. Okay. I don't really think anybody is hurting him or bothering him. He just doesn't. He's trying to get back into the swing of going back, getting up, going back, and having to, stick to school's rules and timelines. And Mama is much more lenient. Trish 1212. Hi, Jen. Can you see anything about my health that I should be concerned about? Thank you very much. Well, that takes a little bit longer. That would be a full health reading, but I can ask Jesus here. Usually I need a first and last name, a picture, something. If you're on the phone with me, it's easier. You have stomach problems. That might be a little bit of candida there. I'm a little concerned about the gallbladder area or a small organ there not functioning quite right. Keep an eye on that. Liver could use a cleanse. Lungs are fine. Heart is good. Vision is declining. Your hips are crooked. You have a little bit of arthritis in your ankles and also in your knuckles. That's all I'm going to do right now. Foreign here. How far will I have to go from my currency exchange? About 40 minutes. The Dark Poet J. Hi, Jen. Joshua V here. Will I buy the property on 2318 East Walker Lane? No. Sorry. What happens with that? You just find another one. Like right when you're ready to do it, a lot are popping up on the market. So you go and view other properties. No, it's not that one. B. Wilton, Betty here. My daughter Holly is having heavy periods. No insurance. Have iron checked. You don't have any insurance? It's not very much for a checkup. Take her into the healthcare for women or whatever it is. Have the iron checked. They'll do a full panel. Iron. K Turtle, hi Carissa. I am feeling stuck when it comes to marketing my app. I just spoke with someone today. Will it be happy with my work with them? Everybody, Carissa has an app. It is a homeschooling app. It is awesome. Carissa, put it in the comments. Put a link in the comments. If you homeschool your kids, or if you're interested in doing that, or you're planning on doing that after the RV, download Carissa's app. Become a member. Carissa, put your link in the comments. It's going to get better. It's going to pick up. Hi, Jen. Julie Cranford here. Last year, you said I was a B, but I bought more currency. Yes, you are a double B now. Sharon H91. Hi, Jen. You answered yesterday between 2. What? Between 136 for property. We build our house on it. Has an event center. You told before it's fun. What? There's a lot of typos on that one. What is she asking me here? Is it a personal retreat or any horses? There are people that come there. There are horses there. People board horses there. You do, looks like trail rides. No, it's not just for your personal use. I think that's what you're asking me. Skip C 1971. One question, please, people. B or BB? BB. Is what you are. Will Florida be my new home or location? No. You're going somewhere in the Southwest. Yeah. P. Green Swim, Carrie Ann stated that once you go through the med bed, it will become your main source of treatment. Will this negate Medicare? Party at Pat's. All right. Pat wants to have a party, and we're all going. All right. There's going to be many parties, Pat, so it better be cool. That's all I have to say. I'm just kidding. No. It's going to be a while before the med bed is a main source of treatment for anything. Everybody's going to have small things. Like later on, they're going to have smaller units, home units, clinics you can walk into to get rid of a virus. But aside from that, there's going to be many cures that are released. For other things, so you don't have to go into a med bed appointment for everything. When these come out in the public, the lines are going to be long. They're going to have to make a lot of them. There's going to have to be a lot of centers, and then they're going to make like smaller units for other things. So no, that's people are still going to go to the hospitals, but the medications are going to be better. There's some people that just won't get in it. It violates their religion or whatever. It's going to be a while before it's the norm. Is there anything I can do for my kitty? This is Crystal Gina. Is there anything I can do for my kitty Ren? For the last 3 months, she constantly sounds like she's snoring. Ear infection in the sinuses, behind the eyes. Yeah, cat needs antibiotics. Hi, Jen. There's something about the dust in the litter that's bothering her as well. Hi Jen, Jane B here. How big of a B or more? That could be a triple B right there. Trust in God, I lost it. Darn. Oh, that's my spot. Alright, which one did I do last? No, I did it again. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Alright, who is that? Wow, there's a lot of them, you guys. Wow. Wow. Oh my god, I did it again. Gina. Okay. All right, let's try it. If I missed it, just email me at jmfallaw@gmail.com. I will answer your question in email. Okay? There's a lot of them. And I might have to like pee in like the next 15 minutes. So let's just see what we can do here. May God bless you and your beautiful girl. Oh, I did that one. Okay. Okay. Did that. Dash Lady. Hi, Jen Deb. Deb here. What month do you see my daughter Allie getting pregnant? Gabriel. July, August? Late summer? Carol. Hi, Jen. Love you. Love you too. Am I an M, or MM? Double M, possibly triple there. Both my kids have projects. Will it be accepted? I do think they both get at least one. One of them gets two, one of them gets one. Any message from my... Okay, I can't. That's too many questions. Did that. Nurse Karen. Any messages from my mom, Elizabeth Jane? She passed in 8/19. She passed 8/19. Sorry about that. Um, she loves and misses you. She's proud of the person that you've become. You're making progress. You're being a good person. She's proud of you. That's nice. Florida. Got that. Did I do skip C 1971? I thought I did. Will Florida be my new home location? No, you're going to South. Yes, I did that. Going to Southwest. Muncie. Larry. I'm thinking Q or T. That could be a T. Got like truckloads over there. Molly's Place. Linda H. here. Am I MB or BB? I think that's a BB. It's a lot. Tom here. I purchased more currency. Am I B or a BB? Did I do those? I think that's a BB. Scott B. Stop texting me. You're like stressing me out, dude. I mean, like you're telling me what to do, and I'm trying to catch up here. Um, Nadine Satter. Yeah, I thought I got her. I thought I got Nadine, but I saw it. Where's Nadine? They're like moving around. Oh my gosh. This is. I'm really trying not to be irritated with the system here with these rumble rants. Um, M Shaper 86. My daughter Danielle is taking an MCAT test on May 2nd. What 3-digit score can you see? Well, that's awfully specific. Ranges from 472 to 528. I'm not seeing a 3-digit score, but what I'm hearing is that it's in the good range. I'm serious. Normal or good range. LQ, lame, Q, smiley face, M, Michelle. MM. My daughter, Donna. My daughter Katie met a new man, Carlos. I just want her happy. Will this be the person for her? She's been waiting for a long time for a fine life person. Okay, mamas. I'll do my best to give you information, but you're not going to be able to like know about your children's love life. It's happening too often. Okay? As much as I sympathize with you. Carlos. Let's just see if he's a good guy. Okay? We can do that. He's okay. He's not dangerous. You tell that girl, make him work for it. I don't care how long she's been waiting. If he thinks she's too into him, he's going to treat her like shit. Sorry, trust in God. He's going to treat her like crap. I'm sorry, he's not going to treat her well. Try not to cuss. Sean W. here. When I was young, I would become awake. And it was like my spirit was in the basement and would have to run up and dive into that's astral travel. It's popping out. Yeah. That's astral travel. That happens to some people. Some people just are really that happens really easily to them. I did that like once, thought I was dead. I'm never doing that again. I've put in specific orders that can never happen again. I thought I was dead. That was clear. That's when I teach people to meditate, project their consciousness, or when I'm looking at projecting my heavenly body. There's layers to us. Okay, the astral body will jump out when you're unconscious, and a lot of times people will have an experience of something that jumped on them. Like you said, you dive back in. Sometimes that's you trying to get back into you. And like, it's this weird phenomenon where your body starts to wake up and your astral body's over there, and they'll have an experience of something sitting on their chest or something. I even saw my husband one time, the first husband. This was a trip. I have not been able to explain it. This is the only way I can explain it. He was laying turned away from me. And I just woke up, just like I do before everything happens, just as the second before it happens, I wake up and I'm looking at him. It looked like something fell down, unseen, fell down onto the sky, hit his body, and the bed bounced like this. And I'm just like, he did not move. He is asleep. It woke him up. That's the only way I can explain it. So that happens to people. I can't advise you on that. I just made a conscious decision that that is never happening to me. I'm never doing that again, and then I will not allow it. It hasn't happened again. It happened when I was taking a nap. All right, Cherie, DBR. Okay, now really curious, M or B? B. Texas loves you. Love you too. I should go down to Texas. I have all kinds of cousins in Texas. They're just like the sweetest people ever. Seen them like 5 times in my life. Last time I went down there, they act like they knew me forever. They're just amazing. Lady Stealth, 1177. Jen, when do you see my daughter Chloe sobering from alcoholism for good? Can you please ask Jesus and Michael to protect her and help her through this? Yes, please, Jesus, Michael, protect her. She's going to have to hit rock bottom. I mean, I think that's starting to happen, but like, you can get her in the med ped. It's going to remove the dependency. It's going to remove all the traces of it in her body and repair the damage. She's still going to have to do the mind work. I'm not going to give you a win on that. Cynthia M. Had a dream. Huge phoenix flying overhead. Cool. I was stranded on a beachfront. It dove into the sea. Came to me with pretty colors all over it. Left jewels. Was this a sign of anything? Woman. I wish I could have dreams that pretty. I'm always on some adventure to find whatever it is, some kind of item or something. That is amazing. That is Phoenix rising from the ashes. And that you will, because you have done this, you will be presented with like treasure. Yes, that means something. It's right there. I mean, yes, that means something. It's coming. It's coming. Jen, my name is Cindy. When I was a child, I would stare in the mirror and I felt like I could walk through it, almost like a portal. It scared me, so I did not do it anymore. These are the kind of questions I want to see. All right? Not this MRB stuff. This is exciting stuff right here. This is what drives me. Okay, that is cool. But mirrors can be a portal. A little concerned about that one as a child. That understanding. It could have been one, and you could have been like pulled into it, and then your instinct said, no, 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 this is bad. I can't do this. Or your guide or angel said that. Yeah, I have heard about like we don't want to have mirrors facing each other. It could create a portal. I don't know if that's true. Reflective surfaces, like a picture with glass and a mirror facing each other, the TV and a mirror facing each other. I don't know if that's true. I just don't do it anyway. It probably was a portal. Hello, Jen. Sarah here. Are we an M or B? Double M. No, B. All right, guys. I think this is my last one. Holly Kennedy. Is all my currency legit? You cannot go off of what I say. I will ask. Yes, it is. Yes. All right. What time is it? Yeah. I have to get going because I have to go file an extension right now and do my daughter's taxes. And I could probably eat. Did I eat today? Anyway. Stop the rubber rants. If I missed any, email me, jmfallaw@gmail.com. Try the exercise. Do not forget your protection. Start small. Don't start trying to look at world events. I am very experienced. I have a lot of protection. I have a huge team, okay? I know how to hold myself back and not project to dangerous places with my consciousness, okay? Try not to look at big world events. Try not to be like, I'm going to heal the world with Jesus. Okay, well, you're going to make yourself a damn target blasting the world like that and call in some bad guys. Don't do that. We heal individually. If we're going to heal the world, we come together and pray for that kind of change and that kind of healing. Thank you, Gina. Gina, you're like super admin. Freaking awesome. You are like super admin. Love you. All right. All right, guys. That was fun. These are the kind of shows I like to do. It's more interesting. A little more interesting to watch. Okay? Some of you are quite interesting. Whoever's in the audience there. I don't really get into the whole alien thing, but that was kind of cool. That was cool. We got something in there. There's some elders watching, and I don't know what to call them. But it's good. It's positive. It's not bad. It's not bad. All right, guys. I love you all. I'm going to be on with Mike Barrett tomorrow. When are we doing that? I think it's an evening show. He wants to go back to mornings for Wednesday, so it doesn't interfere with Whiskey and Wisdom. Now that I changed my schedule so we could do the evenings, he wants to go back to mornings. So I changed that, and we've been waiting. It took me 3 weeks to get that back. So I think I'm going to go. We're going to be on Wednesday mornings, starting on the 22nd. But tomorrow night we'll be on in the evening. Unless I tell him, no, I haven't finished my taxes yet, and I'm all stressed out, and I'm not doing it. We'll see. See how it goes. Okay? All right. Love you all. Have a good night. Bye. Bye.